So when you have a feeling, for instance, a feeling of sadness, if I were to say to you, where is that feeling? You wouldn't go here.
No.
You go here or here. In other words, the feeling is in the body. But what is the difference between a feeling of sadness and a neutral sensation? A sensation, for instance, the tingling in your chest area or of your hands, that's just a neutral sensation. You would never call it sorrow or lack. It's just neutral vibration. What distinguishes that sensation from a feeling in the body? Can you see what the difference is? If you were to have a feeling of sadness and you were completely to remove the story that accompanied the sadness, I'm sad because ... If you were to remove that, what would remain of the sadness? Would it still remain as sadness? If you explore your feelings, they always revolve around a separate self. But they're more than just a story. They're located in the body. So we could say that a feeling was a storyline involving the main character, I, the separate self, married together with a sensation, which produces a feeling in the body. So when we're exploring at the level of thought, the separate self, we take care of the storyline. We come to see that the separate self, the main character in the story, is not there. That takes care of the story. In fact, you don't need to take care of the story, you just take care of the main character. When the main character is seen to be non-existent, the story can't stand. What remains of the feeling then is this network of tensions in the body, which, if thoroughly explored, are discovered to be just sensations. And if they are not functional sensations, which they're not in this case, their only purpose is to mimic the presence of the separate self, in time these sensations will be washed out of the system. And only the functional sensations remain, so that the actual feeling of fear itself can't be found as a feeling of fear.
And is the source of the stored feeling a want or desire or a lack?
Yes, it has two main ingredients, either a lack or a fear. So it's desire and fear, seeking and resistance.